What's up, everybody? So I'm sitting outside of a property. We have an appointment in about 15 minutes. I'm waiting on my business partner, Nicole, to arrive. I just want to share with you all real quick this appointment we have. We got this lead through our probate. And if you don't know what probate is the process of the city or your jurisdiction handling an estate of a deceased person. So when someone passes away, and if they have any assets, then what happens is the city or the state or your jurisdiction will appoint a family member, a friend of the family, or in some cases, an attorney to handle the estate. And typically when they handle the estate, they sell the assets attached to the estate. And a lot of times that asset is a piece of real estate. So in this case, it's the son of his mother passed away, and he's going to sell the house that she passed in. And that's how we got this lead. So unfortunately, I won't be able to bring the camera in. It was his mother that passed, and this is the house he grew up in, so I really don't want to ruffle any feathers there by filming. So I'll follow up with you all after I come back and show you how the appointment went. But real quick, I'll tell you, we're in a really good part of town. The property is actually it's hard to see, but that's the property right there. We're actually in Hyattsville right now, and this is a really good part of Prince George's County. I know these houses are selling for anywhere between $420,000 to $440,000 fully renovated. Now, this house is not fully renovated, obviously. I can tell it needs a lot of work just by looking at it. So my goal is to get it at about $200,000. If I can get it at $200,000, then that leaves me enough room to do whatever I want with the property. I can wholesale the property, or I can renovate the property myself. Or I could even do a little bit of work to the property and rent it out and hold on to it, and just, accumulate cash flow every month. So if I don't get it for $200,000, I'm willing to go up to $230,000 max. And depending on how much work it needs, obviously, but I can tell that it probably needs about 70 to 80 grand worth of work. And if I get it at 220 to 230,000, then I'll just fix it up myself. But if I get it at 200,000, then I'll be willing to wholesale it. So I'll give you all an update. I'll let you all know how the appointment goes, and I'll even try to get the negotiations on camera if I can. So I'll be back soon. Peace. All right, y'all, so I'm back in the house. I just want to give y'all a quick update on the property that I just shared with you all. So the meeting actually went very well. I wish I could have brought you all in, but I'm going to make sure I get you all into the property so you all can see with your own eyes what that house looked like. So that property, it was in a lot worse shape than I thought. I thought the house really needed about $70,000 of work. It needs every bit of $100,000. He had 3 pit bulls running throughout that house, doing whatever they wanted. But that house is a complete gut job. So with it needing about $100,000, I definitely had to stay firm with my offer of $200,000. The good thing is, I asked him a bunch of questions, and he told me that the highest offer he got was $200,000. So with that being said, I gave him an offer of $200,000, and he really wanted to get more. He really wanted to get $250,000. But I said, look, I broke it down to him. I told him, look, I'm gonna have to spend $100,000 in this property, which only leaves me a room of $100,000, which that profit is gonna get eaten up by paying closing costs when I buy the property, also when I sell the property. Also, the cost of my loan as well. So that's gonna cost money as well. So I told him my profit's gonna get shrunk very fast. So I offered him $205,000, and he agreed. So we're gonna get that contract signed today. And now that I have a contract, or once I have the contract in hand, then I'll decide on what I want to do with the property. Because I can wholesale the property, or I can actually renovate the property. So it's really a matter of which option makes sense for the amount of effort that I have to put in. So I could wholesale the property and make 20 to 30,000 on the wholesale. Or I could renovate the property and I could squeeze probably 80 to 100,000. But that renovation will take 6 months. That renovation is also going to require about 60 grand in a down payment. So am I willing to spend 6 months with $60,000 down to make 100K? Or do I want to just make a quick 20 to 30K? So that's the decision that I need to make. But I'm gonna keep you all updated on what I decide to do. It's really just a matter of time versus reward. But the good thing is when you learn how to get contracts directly with seller, you can make the decision on what you want to do. Now, if you're just a wholesaler, then it's a no-brainer. You're gonna wholesale the property. If you flip, well, you could flip or you could wholesale. If you're a landlord, then you could buy the property, you could put the work into the property, and then do a refinance and hold on to the property and keep all that equity and just rent the property out, and then now you'll be cash flowing with a bunch of equity in the property. So there's many options, but it really depends on the investor and really what you want to do based on your cost of time. So I'm gonna keep you all updated on the property, on what I decide to do. Also, I'm going to get you all inside the property, because either way, whether I wholesale it or whether I end up buying it, I'm gonna have to get back in there and get my contractors inside or get my end buyers inside. So I'm gonna keep you all updated on the property. So stay tuned. I'll be in touch.